You know, obviously the weather is very different here than it is at my home, Florida, but days like today kind of remind me of home because you get these quick showers. We had a pretty morning, and then now we're kind of like in limbo.
Quickly. Right. We get a handful of days like this each year where it's super humid, and then you get these drenching downpours.
And now it's kind of light out.
Right.
It's kind of back.
And you know what? We need the
Not
rain.
here.
Yes. This may be the first rain of the month in Bar Harbor. It's pouring there. And if you're watching us on Channel 6, you may have just seen that severe thunderstorm warning flash up for York County, but it's really for the seacoast of New Hampshire. That storm we'll show you in a second. The larger warning is moving through down East Maine for parts of Hancock and Washington counties. Strong storm here, may have some wind gusts to 60 miles per hour and some hail. Cherryfield right in the middle of it, and this is moving toward Route 1, Machias and Addison next in line for that. A non-severe downpour or storm moving through Penobscot Bay around Castine. There is some thunder and lightning with it, but overall just a good drenching downpour. Not much for the rest of the mid-coast. I know you need some rain, but you're probably not going to get any if you haven't seen it yet on the mid-coast. And here's the warning that's been issued for South Berwick, Kittery, down through the seacoast of New Hampshire. Storm doesn't look overly severe to me, but I imagine this was issued as a way to get people off the beaches in case they didn't hear the thunder off in the distance down that way. 77 in Portland right now, 87 in Waterville and Freiburg where we have not seen any rain. It is still very humid where we've had the showers and downpours, but there have not been any up north. That's because the air is already drying out there, and that drier air moves south tonight, and it stays comfortable for both tomorrow and for Saturday. So any storms through the next couple of hours are really just near the coastline. Overnight tonight we clear out. We'll start tomorrow morning with temperatures in the 50s and low 60s. Could even be a few 40s up over the crown of Maine. A beauty of a day ahead tomorrow with sunshine, low humidity, high temperatures along the coastline in the upper 70s with a light sea breeze in the afternoon, around or just over 80 for many of you inland. Good weather tomorrow night for any Friday night plans. It is crisp and comfortable Saturday morning. There may be some 40s, a bit more widespread very early Saturday morning. Lots of sunshine through the day, and again, a very similar day, upper 70s to the low 80s for highs on Saturday. On Sunday, it's a little bit more humid, and it is going to be a warmer day. We get back into the upper 80s, I think, in a lot of spots, with a chance for thunderstorms coming south in the afternoon. Probably a late day storm along the coast, a better chance for midday and afternoon storms in northern Maine. Tropical storm Erin starting to get into a better environment over these next couple of days to strengthen, still expected to make a turn to the north. The question, of course, is when does that turn happen? If it's a later turn, it still could come close to the outer banks of North Carolina, but it looks like it heads out southeast of us. And what that will mean here, probably beginning Wednesday, going into Thursday and Friday, you can see the storm here at that point, will be large waves and rip currents, but it takes until late next week since it's still so far away. Tomorrow sees 2 to 3 feet, a northeast to easterly wind 10 to 15 knots with some higher gusts. Overall, a great stretch of weather is ahead. I will say this, we need the rain. We've had a bunch of these brush fires pop up, and today's rain really doesn't change the situation a whole lot, since it was so scattered in nature. Sunday is our really only chance for showers and storms in this 7-day forecast. And again, it will be scattered, hit or miss. Probably best chance up north, but there could even be a few along the coastline. And then guys, after that goes by, as we're on the north side of Erin, mid to late next week, it should be comfortable with low humidity around here.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday look great.
Yeah, they do.
Good stretch.